Welcome!
Welcome!
Welcome! Sorry, I am the Resi 4 merchant. This is the Great Crowbar plays Dark Souls 2. I'm Rich Stanton.
I'm Tom Senior.
I'm Marsh Davies.
And we're going to kick the dear Duke Freya's ass. Or the Duke's dear Freya, I should say. Whatever it is, she sucks.
Rich is on the controls, me and Tom are merely observers of the sequence.
I've forgotten where I'm going.
Promising start. We've had quite a lot of delicious booze so far.
Very good booze.
I've got to say, Martin, this wine is exceptional.
Comes courtesy of Naomi Alderman, author and game developer.
Excellent purchaser of wine.
Indeed, very much so.
Thank you, Naomi.
Thank you so much.
You should probably read some of her books. They are very good. Particularly The Liar's Gospel. Available to you for a very reasonable price from any good book merchant.
Wow,
there you
Marty,
go.
this wine really is good. Now, we're just going to try and dash through without getting hit. Get to the bottom
Try and
effigy it up, basically. That's the plan.
Yeah, it's kind of it's one of the longer routes to a boss, I think, this, isn't it? I mean, certainly in terms of the number of enemies that you can't not fight. If you want to become human in order to summon somebody in this fight, you just need to fight a whole bunch of spiders, basically.
Yeah. That doesn't work too well for us. There's one coming up here, isn't there?
Yeah.
There we are. Hello, mate.
Makes sense though, doesn't it? I mean, spider's web, it's got to be full of chunks.
Raccoons. Oh, spiders. Yeah. Yeah.
Bonk. Yeah, I might actually kill the spiders on the way down this time because otherwise, when we try to stick around to summon some people, we're probably just going to get shanked by spiders.
I think it's back there.
Yeah, back there and down.
There you go.
Whee.
I think you can keep them going down, actually, rather than you're going to get bushwhacked by a spider if you have that. And just drop down to your right there, I think.
Bit of a spider web expert, Marty.
Well, this is it's not so long ago that I played through this section, so I do have slightly better recollections of it than most other areas in the game.
Oh, there's one there.
A tasty thing, a delicious thing. A lovely
How did
snack.
he hit me?
He's a dickhead. That's how.
So I've already lost one.
Use the gem.
Yeah, I will use a gem. We should.
I think they're already equipped on your. Oh no, they're not. Sorry. Yeah.
Seeing as we have so few Estus, actually, next time we go to Medulla, we should stock up on life gems from that lady because they're only 300 souls each or something. So you know.
Yeah, I imagine we've missed some shards along the way. Actually.
Yeah, I was just wondering about that myself.
We haven't. I know a lot of areas we went to kind of see. We didn't necessarily pick up all the items we could have done in the area. So, for example, I mean the Fort Volcano. What's it actually called?
The Iron Kings.
Iron King's ludicrous fort.
Thing.
Yeah, that's the
ball man. Yeah.
I'm sure there are Estus shards around there we haven't picked up.
Did you get the ember there?
No, we haven't
actually. To get the blacksmith thing.
We might have to pop back there and get the ember because that's the only way. It's the only ember in the game.
Yeah, it's one of those things where we kept on saying, "Oh, we'll do that off camera and hoover up all the kind of boring bits and then look at the descriptions later," but we just didn't. So
yeah, so we need him to get the blacksmith who can give us elemental damage on our weapons and lots of
yeah.
Do I hear lightning's vibe?
Well. They're waiting for us to find out, but
so
a few more bad dudes, I think, to drop down.
Most of the spiders.
Let's hear a few
more.
more.
You just hear this kind of thump behind you.
Multi-thumps, actually.
Oh dear. Yeah, they all came out to play there, didn't they?
First with one player.
Luckily, your attack is doing one hit, which is quite handy. Oh, lovely.
That's the sword.
Oh, that was a bit eager, wasn't he? Not so eager now, are you, spider?
Yeah, it's hard to kind of, be triumphant and witty with a spider, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, take that, arachnid.
Anyway. Hop! Humanity disturbed.
So, kind of accent is that? Slight Yorkshire.
Yeah, it was actually my accent for
Right.
Alan.
So that's my favourite NPC summon in the game.
Well, we have got to get them in.
But well, I was going to see if there were some, real dudes.
You know, get your lore on that guy.
Well, the problem is, even though I love him, he doesn't have any lore at all.
What?
There's just nothing about him.
An NPC without lore. What
I
is
know.
the point of that?
Alright, we'll get him in. Oh, come on, there must be somebody around here. Hello, mate. I just think he looks awesome. Look at that. He's got a big. I'm not sure whether that's the mail breaker or the S-Dock. Who knows? But it's pretty awesome.
By the way, he just rolls with no shield.
Yeah.
He's that confident.
Shields, huh? I've heard of them. Normally there's quite a few summons around for Freya.
Well,
I might take a slight look at. See, one of the things is a lot of people put their summon at the top,
right.
but we're not going to go all the way back up there. I just hope she doesn't one-shot me with that crap attack. Do we have
Could
anything?
well do.
Buff the blade. Might have some spice.
Gloop. We got some gloop.
We do have some.
Get your gloop on.
Oh no, that's their throwing arms.
Nobody likes those.
Got Poi Dark. Is she weak to dark?
She fires a big beam of light.
All right, let's.
That's logic of a sort. There
Yeah.
That'll do.
Gloop. It also turns out a sexy purple colour. Let's get in that motherfucker.
Here we go.
Well, what is it?
I
It's
hate
a
you, the
giant
Duke's Dear
gums
Freya.
spider.
Oh, that was
Oh.
terrible.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. You like
On
that
the
then.
plus side, it means I'm definitely going to.
What the fuck is happening to Ashen Knight Boyd? Where is he? He's not even fighting her. Oh dear.
Now the ants.
What a calamity.
He'll be alright once all the little noobs are down.
Tonka. Right, there you go. I think she's swapped heads now, right?
Spider with 2 heads.
As long as you stay on her bum, whatever her bum is.
Reptile sentry.
Yeah.
It's with 2 backs. That are also its front. As
2
Marsh
bums,
said.
2 mouths.
That's so close. Let's not get
Ah, yeah. See, dark? She doesn't like dark.
Doesn't like it. Quite liking the Mace Windu lightsaber.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you're fine.
You could see that one coming, couldn't you?
That wasn't telegraphed at all. I don't know what you mean. I think this could go your way as long as old Boyd survives. Oh, get out of there!
Yeah, that didn't. Just is he dead?
Not yet.
No,
He's
he's
still
Good
alive.
old Ashen Knight Boyd.
He's not looking too well though.
Yeah,
We're gonna need to
he's the
need
man.
to speed it up. I wonder if this vibe would actually.
Do you know
work
about
this
the
way.
trolling thing with her?
No.
Some players come in and they cast that warmth spell under her.
What does that do?
Heals. Basically.
I don't know what you mean.
There's pyromancy you can get that does an area of effect heal,
Right.
and players will come into you as a summon to help you out with her, but they'll cast warmth under her.
Oh, what a
Which,
motherfucker. Right.
Yeah. Ooh, that could have been very nasty. But it wasn't.
That's because you're a hero.
Thrilling
Richard.
commentary there, you know. Oh shit! Yeah,
Whoa.
Meow.
have to get out of there.
Come on. Oh!
Suddenly a cliff.
Come on. You can do it. You can do it, Richard. I believe in you.
This is now the ass head.
This head is the ass head.
Oh, no, it switched.
How can you tell?
It's the head. She attacks. She attacks in the direction the head is activated in. Whatever. Really boss fight. But it's interesting. It has two heads really, because there's some kind of theories about this. It's two souls, great souls fused together.
Oh, like the Flexon Sentry as well, you mean?
Well, perhaps. Some say that the Duke gave his soul to this creature and fused it with Seath's soul to create this monster.
That would make sense, yeah. There's both the Seath is around, well, or at least there is a giant dragon around here.
Yes. Well, that's probably not Seath, but we'll talk about more precisely. Oh, you got the head.
No! Right. Just the other head now.
Bonk. That's wise. It's a wise pyromancy.
Oh,
yes.
what a wise pyromancy.
Never in doubt.
See, yeah, that was one hell of a thing at the end there. Very lucky to survive.
You might want
Thanks, Ashen Nightboyd. You're my hero.
Alright, now
get that fucking soul.
But you've already got the soul, that's the thing, you picked it up when you killed it.
Oh yeah, so you might want to
look at this.
you might want to just eat a life gem, just for the...
That's the great soul.
It doesn't appear as a great soul in your inventory, really.
So the interesting thing being that the Duke's Dear Freja doesn't have the great soul. It is it's obviously part of this dragon, which is totally screwed. Poor thing.
So do you want to Hungwood Bone it?
No, I want to go through here.
Okay.
I think it's a primal bonfire through here.
Yes, but is there not a surprise at the end of this primal bonfire?
Oh yes, you're right.
There is.
And this is interesting.
And you are man enough for it, are you?
Yeah, of course I am.
Who's this then?
I guess that would be the Duke, right?
Duke.
Not looking too healthy, really.
Completely hollowed.
Like another
guy.
Rubbish.
Alright, mate.
Really sad actually.
So we got his key for upstairs, where there is one of my favourite weapons in the game, Black Knight Halberd, Fragrant Branch of Yore, and Dark Quartz Ring. I can't remember what the deal with that ring is. Dark Defense. So he obviously went to the Melfian Magic Academy. I don't really know what that says about him. You kind of expect it, given he's very magic based. Little echoes of the Duke's archives here. Although, I think you were actually saying this when we weren't recording, Tom, but, compared to Seath, who was great at one point, there's no sense that this guy was ever quite as great.
Which I think,
yeah, exactly. Like, it's a reasonable library, but it's not the Duke's archives. And I also like the fact that, the most distinctive feature of the Duke's archives, I think, are those great rotating staircases. And he's got a little step ladder. There he is, Saw's mate. But note as well, those things are throughout the Duke's archives. He's got a small one on his desk. You can't destroy it, sadly. And there's his tea.
Oh yeah.
Bloody expensive. Very witty solar there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to equip the Homeward Bone.
Do we have that ring that prevents you losing your souls?
It's broken.
It's broken.
Shit.
So I've got a Radiant Gem.
That'll do. That'll do. Oh my god, who's that? Totally unexpected there. Definitely.
We never saw him coming.
No.
Ooh, second.
Oh, that's good, yeah.
Bodes well for this fight. 3 attack. Number of Dark Souls 2.
I quite like this guy actually. Well, not him, his head.
Yeah.
His head, yeah, we had a good long chat to this guy's head earlier. It's the decapitated head that you find in the shaded woods.
Yeah, the forest of invisible dickheads.
Or, indeed, to give it a proper name.
Catch you later, Vengarl.
Oh,
I like that his attack patterns are so predictable. As a headless body, you might think it's just attacking on instinct.
What?
I don't understand what I mean.
Fine work, friend. I'm not going to rate him for that because it's just a gimme, isn't it? You know, it's like all those people that praise the sun.
Yeah,
You know, oh yeah, you want your upvote, do you? So, return to the far fire. That's Majula, isn't it? Oh, look at that! I'm looking pretty hot now.
Baby face Thurston.
Smooth skin.
Well, lovely. There's another great soul in the bag, in the soul sack.
We should have a look at its
Bosh.
description and see.
In fact, yes. That's
of course
exactly
we
what
should.
we should do.
So, seek souls larger, more powerful. Ah, there we are. There we are. I've got them all, love. They're in my inventory. The Writhing Ruin is an ancient thing whose shadow remains cast over the land. Seldora is a place burdened by terrible misdeeds, which, you know, obviously would be like the Duke's archives and its horrible experiments, and those who remained there were transformed beyond recognition. As you may recall, one of Seath's things is that horrible room you get locked into where he's been turning maidens into Cthulhu monsters. So obviously Seath's thing was transformation. There's the lizard men as well. It's never really clear where they came from. Probably men. You know, just taking a wild guess here.
So, what are you going to say about the nature of the dragon that's caught in what apparently is the Writhing Ruin? And
so when I initially played, and again I was saying this to Tom, unfortunately, when we were not recording. When I first played it, I assumed that was Seath. I, you know, not that great a leap given there's so many links to Seath, but clearly it's not. The main reason for that is that you later go into it, and like you access its memories, and it's not Seath. You know, it's an ancient dragon, and it's a real dragon as well, which is interesting because we're going to see some dragons later. Not all of whom might be the real thing. But that is definitely a real dragon. So
there's only one dragon surviving at the ending of Dark Souls.
Yeah, well, there's the everlasting dragon at the bottom of Ash Lake. That's what I think. But there's no definitive, you know, like this is the everlasting dragon. Of course there isn't. You know, it's some souls. But it does make it interesting that there are those two souls there. That you get Freya's soul, which we have here, and then you get the great soul. Because it kind of implies that dragon, even though it's kind of mummified and in the web and filled with spiders, is still alive. Because dragons are everlasting, you know. So pretty horrific way to go, basically. Now it said Great Soul Embrace, but do we actually get it, or does it just?
Weird about this fight. If you play it on New Game Plus, it's interesting. You get the
Pale
Dread Soul, which is a direct reference to Seath. The Pale Drake, of course, being the White Dragon. So that's when you get the Great Soul. It's kind of weird that it doesn't give you that,
Proceed,
or any clue into
bearer
that.
of the curse. It is the only choice left to you.
What do you think about this this whole theory that Shanalot's trying to become your wife? Have you heard this?
Really?
No.
I've not heard that.
Well, because actually, I don't know. Let's talk about this later because it kind of
some spoilers.
it depends on how you interpret. You know, when we find Vendrick, what's going on with him. So we'll come back to that because
Intriguing.
I'd have to explain loads of stuff that just isn't fun to talk about at the minute. So, what do we want?
Goodies.
Well, we've got our weapon, so I don't think we necessarily need.
It could take off more. It could take off more health on enemies.
I've got 32 strength. It's pretty respectable at this stage. In order to get more attunement.
Maybe
Oh, a bit more adaptability. Yeah, a bit more.
Oh yeah, that's great.
a little bit.
Enjoy this. Oh
Carry a little
got
bit
it.
more. A little bit more stamina. I'm not too fussed about vitality. Although I guess we are dying. Alright. I'll put some in stamina next time. There's a little feather. Love you, Shanalot, although you're not quite as good as the Maiden in Black.
And with that, shall we say goodnight? Or do you want to level up your weapon first?
All I'm going to do is buy some Titanite from Matey Boy here, and then I'm going to get him to upgrade me some of this stuff we're wearing. Basically because, well, why not? Why not? So our shield's a bit better. Bastard sword. Yeah. Oh, I could have spent that on the Zwei.
I think we might have needed different things for this one, wouldn't we?
Do we? No, it was the large shard. Oh well, never mind.
Oh dear.
But we've got plenty of chunks, so that's made our bastard sword much better. I quite like the bastard sword actually.
Yeah,
It's just so much quicker than the Zwei anyway, then it does actually have a bit of advantage even when it's slightly weaker.
I'll be around.
If you make it back. Now, before I forget, I'm gonna go and see this old crone.
Get us some little nuggets.
Well,
Chicken nuggets.
We've got enough souls to. Oh, probably my favourite thing about Dark Souls 2 is that you can eat souls all at once. It's like the ultimate innovation. That's sequels for you. So that'll get us 10, maybe one more. Yeah, that's gonna get us 15 or so.
You?
Me again, yes, love. Give me all of them. Oh, she sold out. No.
Thank you, kind.
And so, with that venture over,
Oh yes, of course. Well, where are we going to go next time?
I really don't know actually. The gates are open to us. We could go try and get to the gulch because we've got the ladder. I think that's probably where we go.
That's our last.
Well, whatever it is, I'm pumped up.
Oh yeah!
Well, till
else?
next time, folks. Righty-ho.
Oh.